Good morning, this is Sue Scheets, and today I'm going to be presenting part 3 on using Brusho. Now I've already done 2 other videos, one using Brusho dry to wet and another using Brusho wet to dry. Well, today I'm going to show you how to use Brusho on a pre-embossed image. So I have embossed the butterfly from the Beautiful Day stamp set. Both of these images would work well with this technique. The important thing when you emboss the image is to make sure that it's an enclosed image. So I looked through a couple other stamp sets, and I think this flower on You've Got This would look really, would work well with this technique. And also these images on Remarkable You, because they are easy to emboss and they're all enclosed. So that might be something to try later. But I have already pre-embossed the butterfly with gold embossing powder. And of course, you know, you first stamp it in Versamark and then you can emboss it in whatever color you want, but I wanted to use gold. The other tool that you're going to need is your aqua painter. And with your aqua painter, I'm going to be able to control the amount of water that I put on the butterfly. So I'm going to start by squeezing the water, and I want to make a nice little pool of water, but I'm going to squeeze it all around inside the embossed area. And the nice thing, the embossing then will keep the water inside. And when I tap the Brusho into the wet area, if any Brusho gets out here where there is no water, nothing will happen to it. It'll just be like dry powder. So here I go. I'm going to just squeeze the Brusho. I'm going to have to kneel down here. I don't know if you'll see my head or not, but I'm squeezing the Brusho out of my aqua painter and getting a nice like puddle of it all over the inside of the butterfly. And if it starts to get to be a little bit too much water, then you can just not squeeze anymore and spread it out with the brush part of your aqua painter. Okay, it looks like I've got the amount that I want. So I'm going to start with the orange and just tap it. And you can see as I tap it on the butterfly wing, I hope you can see how the color is spreading. I'm going to try a little yellow now. And some of the people in my club where we use this technique wanted specific colors in certain places, so they controlled it with their aqua painter. Me, I kind of like the arbitrary look, you know, it just goes where it goes, and I like that some of it is dots and that some of it is colored together. Now I can take my aqua painter and notice that right here there's nothing, so I can squeeze a little water there, and then the Brusho will spread in. So I might just tap it in spots where I don't see complete water. But I think this is the look that I like. I might tap right here and maybe put a little bit of this red here. Now, if you have an area with too much water, you can take a piece of paper towel, or you can take a Kleenex and just tap it. I'll show you with a Kleenex. You can just take a tip of the Kleenex and just tap it, and it will soak up some of the water. It takes a little bit of the color away, but it also will keep it from spreading. Now you see I got some Brusho out here. Well, let me pull this up closer to the camera. I got some Brusho out here and here and here, and when this card dries, there won't be any water there. So to finish the card, I did a similar card. I then cut around my embossed shape. I think I might have even dried it with my heat tool, and then put it on a card. And notice how you really don't need much else other than this beautiful butterfly cut out and colored, with the Brusho. So I hope this gives you another idea of a way you can use your Brusho. Come back next week on Technique Tuesday, and I'll show you how to use your Brusho with a paint as a paint palette. Happy stamping!